Namaste and hello everyone. A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Nanded. On behalf of Industry, would like to welcome you all. As it is already said by Leo Walls, virtually, nothing is impossible in this world if you just put your mind to it and make a positive attitude towards it. I personally think this thing is thoroughly believed by the members of industry as it was a tough challenge for all of us to make this event happen. But the positive attitude and hard work of my fellow mates was unremarkable. So coming towards the introduction of Purvarang, is the official newsletter of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji College of Engineering and Technology. Purvarang has successfully released its 4 editions and is on its way for more. It focuses on delivering authentic and unbiased news. Purvarang is released by a team of students. In this, all the aspects that are present in any college-related info are covered, right from academics to sports. So here is the new edition of this authentic newsletter of our institute. Last but not the least, I would like to wish each and everyone a very happy Republic Day 2021. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I, Shrishti Chaudhary, Sub-Coordinator, with my colleague Vedant Jaiswal, Editor-in-Chief, present you the 5th edition of Purvarang, the official newsletter of our institute. Joy on the top. SGGS Nanded has secured 4th rank under the initiative Untitled Ranking of Institution on Innovation Achievements, taken by the Ministry of Human Resource and Development, which brought glory to the college. We have directors and deans' messages, their opinions about placement, academics, and online teaching by the institute. The page 4 talks about Kavya Sammelan, first virtual event hosted by Drishti in collaboration with Gandharva, FSDC and Avro clubs on 15th of August 2020, which gained a huge response. Over to you, Vedant.
Thank you, Srishti. Now, next we have the HOD's desk, where the HODs of different department answered the most frequently asked questions. They also talked about the research and development work department-wise. Moving forward, we have the most anticipated and excited part of our newsletter, which consists of plans of biggest events of our institute, which are Pragya, biggest technical event in the Marathwada region, Utsav, which has the great legacy of success from past many years, and Zenith, which is the biggest sport event in whole Marathwada region. The last part of our newsletter has the students' response over many frequent problems of students which we all want to be heard by faculty and department. Being the bridge between the students and the faculties, we promise you all that the data shown there is true and non-manipulative. This was all about the 5th edition. Now read, enjoy and share this.
For 6th edition, picture abhi baki hai mere dost.
Stay tuned with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that was a great explanation of Purvarang 2021. Hello everyone, I am Sakshi Kulkarni and I wish you all a happy Republic Day. Though this pandemic restricted us for not having an offline mode of event, the enthusiasm of our team members and the support of our faculties made this event a memorable one. I would like to now thank our Honorable Director Dr. Y.V. Joshi sir, our Dean of Academics Dr. R.S. Horambe sir and Dean of Student Activities Dr. Arun Patil sir, along with the respected teachers and members and also the students of our college. Thank you. We really appreciate your support for our official newsletter. Now, I would congratulate the team once again and proceed for the online wall magazine. Over to you, Mahima.
Namaste. Good morning and a very happy Republic Day to you all. I am Mahima Kadve. On behalf of the entire team Drishti, welcome you all in the online edition of Wall magazine. 2020 has been a very challenging year, but this year gave us the opportunity to take our events online. So here we are with the first online edition of Wall magazine. I'm extremely delighted to be able to present this Wall magazine along with my companion Srishti Dongre. This year has been a roller coaster ride, and it surely deserves a look back. So, here we have made an attempt to take you all back in time. So, fasten your seatbelts and let's get started.
January. The very first month witnessed a massive GDP contraction by 23.9% in Q1. It was the biggest crash in the last 40 years. The nationwide lockdown to break the COVID 19 chain was the major reason behind it. Outbreak of COVID 19. A novel coronavirus was identified as the cause of outbreak of COVID-19 by the Chinese authorities. It was temporarily named as 2019 nCoV.
February. The month of February began with the dreadful Delhi riots. The 2020 Delhi riots, or Northeast Delhi riots, were multiple waves of bloodshed, property destruction, and rioting in Northeast Delhi, beginning on 23rd of February and was caused chiefly by Hindu mobs attacking the Muslims, a moment of shame for all of us. But February was not all about the riots. The other half had Namaste Trump to its package. Former US President Donald Trump visited India on the 24th of February. Mr. Donald Trump took part in Namaste Trump event at the newly constructed cricket stadium in Ahmedabad. It was an event to watch, attended by our very own Prime Minister Modi.
March. On 15th March, Spain went on complete lockdown after the First Lady tested positive for coronavirus. Cases advanced in very few weeks, reaching 800 confirmed cases and 288 deaths all over the Spain. Complete lockdown in India. Our Prime Minister, in a televised address to our nation, announced Janta curfew from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. It was aimed to stop the spread of coronavirus, which claimed 4 lives and 169 infections in our country. Tokyo Olympic postponed. Olympic Games of 2020 were going to be held in Tokyo, Japan. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, Olympic was postponed by International Olympic Committee.
April. The month of April started with the heart-wrenching news of death of the legendary actor Rishi Kapoor. One of the most celebrated actors in the Indian film industry, a national award winner and a veteran actor, Rishi Kapoor passed away on 30th April due to severe complications after a 2-year-long battle with cancer. R.I.P. sir. The month had a series of bad news, with another death of a great actor, Irfan Khan. National Award winner and India's most honored Padma Shri awardee and versatile actor Irfan Khan passed away at the age of 54 on 29th April 2020 due to colon infection. Hard to believe, right? And the third distressful news was mob lynching in Palghar district. On 16th April 2020, a vigilant group lynched 2 Hindu sadhus and their driver in Gadchinchali village in Palghar district, Maharashtra. The group had mistaken 3 passengers as kidnappers or thieves. The entire nation was in grief.
May. Kisan Sabha app. Kisan Sabha application was developed by CSIR, also known as Central Road Research Institute, to connect the farmers to supply chain and freight transportation management system. The Kisan Sabha application aimed to provide the most economical and timely logistic support to the farmers. The usage of application was to increase the profit and minimize the interference of middlemen and directly connect the farmers with the institutional buyers. Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat, which translates itself to Self-Reliant India or Self-Sufficient India, was the policy launched by our Prime Minister on 12 May 2020. PM Modi announced a rupees 12 lakh package under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan to aid our country out of coronavirus crisis.
June. June was the month of sacrifice and martyrism. June began with tension rise between India and China. On June 15th, tensions between China and India rose after violent clashes in the Himalayas. About 20 Indian soldiers died in the clash, while there had been several Chinese deaths as well. No figures had been released, but we salute our martyrs for their sacrifice. Another thrilling news came of the attack at Pakistan Stock Exchange. On 29th June, shots were fired at the Pakistan Stock Exchange in Karachi, killing 5 people. Many of the deceased were policemen, security officials, and the 4 attackers had also been killed. Apart from all these killings, humanity had also been killed.
On 14 June 2020, Indian actor Sushant Singh Rajput was found dead hanging from the ceiling fan at his home in Bandra, Mumbai. Suicide doesn't end the chances of life getting worse, it eliminates the possibility of it ever getting any better. When you feel like giving up, just remember the reason why you held on for so long. Place your hand over your heart. Can you feel it? This is called purpose. You're alive for a reason. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
July. July was the month of acceptance of the online mode of education, beginning with the news of India welcomes online learning. At the launch of India's 2021 budget, Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had highlighted the new educational policy, which the government is currently working on. It was followed by the grief of floods in Brahmaputra. Assam was flooded in 2020 and more than 2.8 million people were affected. In 26 districts, the situation had worsened. The nation prayed and hoped for the things to get better. But the month ended with the introduction of New Education Policy 2020. The National Education Policy 2020, also known as NEP 2020, is a comprehensive framework for elementary education to higher education, as well as vocational training in both rural and urban India.
August. Bhumi Pujan of Ram Temple at Ayodhya. Our Prime Minister performed the Bhumi Pujan on 5th August and laid the foundation stone of Ram Temple at Ayodhya. Air India flight crash. Air India Express Flight 1344 crashed while landing at the Calicut International Airport. It was scheduled on the 7th August 2020 from Dubai, United Arab Emirates to Kozhikode, India. The flight was a part of Vande Bharat mission to repatriate Indian nationals due to COVID-19 pandemic.
September. The month of September was all about nutrition and energy, starting with Poshan Maha. The third Rashtriya Poshan Maha was celebrated in September 2020 to address the problem of malnutrition among women and young children. It was an applaudable step by the government. This news of delight was continued with the news of India developed biggest solar tree. In a bid to promote the usage of solar energy, Central Mechanical Engineering Research Institute, also known as CSIR, has developed the world's largest solar tree and installed it at the CSIR residential colony in Durgapur, West Bengal. And finally, the news of JEE NEET postponed was announced. Due to the COVID-19 induced lockdown, it was first postponed from July 18th to 23rd and later rescheduled for September 1st to 6th.
October. Air Force Day. Indian Air Force celebrated 88th anniversary of Air Force Day on 8th October 2020. Navratri celebration and COVID. State government banned organization of any Garba event during the festival due to coronavirus pandemic. People were allowed to offer collective prayers to Goddess Durga, but the number of individuals were restricted to 200.
November. The month of November was both sweet and sour in nature. The sweet part beginning with India's latest Earth observation satellite. Indian Space Research Organization, also known as ISRO, launches all-weather Earth imaging satellite EOS-01 and 9 other foreign satellites on board the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV C-49 from Satish Dhawan Space Research Center in Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. A moment of pride for the entire nation. But the sour part came with the news of football legend Diego Maradona in hands of God. Football legend Diego Maradona has passed away on 25th of November 2020 after suffering from a major heart attack. Maradona is widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time and was the inspiration for Argentina's World Cup success in Mexico in 1986.
December. Himgiri, the first of three projects, 17 airships started building at GRSC launch. A total of 7 ships, 4 at MDL and 3 ships at GRSC started building with enhanced stealth features, advanced indigenous weapons and sensor fits along with several other improvements. Kisan Andolan. Indian farmers protested against 3 Farm Acts which were passed by the Parliament of India in September 2020.
The world was waiting for this news of vaccination, which came in December. According to the statement, in the first phase of vaccination, free vaccines will be provided across the nation to most prioritized beneficiaries that include 1 crore health and 2 crore frontline workers. The vaccination, which has started, is being given first to Corona warriors from 16th January 2021. And then the news of India getting vaccinated came out. India to start COVID vaccination drive from January 16th. The world's largest COVID vaccination drive started on January 16th after the forthcoming festivals of Lohri, Makar Sankranti, Pongal and Bihu. The vaccines to be used were entirely made in India, which made us proud, giving priority to around 30 million healthcare and frontline workers, a matter of pure delight. The year began with distress but ended in delight. That's the beauty of 2020. Thank you very much.
Morning to one and all present here. It is my privilege to offer a vote of thanks in this wonderful event. We take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Director Dr. Y.V. Joshi sir, our Dean of Academics Dr. R.S. Holambe sir, our Dean of Student Activities Dr. Arun Patil sir and all the respective faculty members. Lastly, I would want to thank all my fellow students for arranging this event so wonderfully and creating a fun aura for us. This pandemic absolutely didn't get our spirits down. Thank you everyone.